What's going on, gents? Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Welcome back to Building a God Squad here in NHL 24. We got a lot of great stuff today, including a new gameplay update that is really going to change the meta and the feel for this game. We'll get into that shortly. But first, let's get into a new team update because I got a lot of new good players. As you can see, we added the great one, Mr. Wayne Gretzky, all the way up to level 92. I ended up going with Gretzky over Mario Lemieux first because basically I just needed a center. And I thought, hey, let's get Wayne Gretzky. He's going to be our new #1 line center. I also added Brandon Shanahan. Both these cards, Brendan Shanahan, both these cards are fantastic, obviously. I have noticed that Shanahan, great at scoring goals, great in the offensive zone, great in the defensive zone, not very good at rushes because his endurance sucks and his energy bar gets used up very, very quickly. It might just be because he's paired on a line with Gretzky and Madonna, who can fly up and down the ice several times without getting much winded. But I have noticed that on Shanahan. Second line, we got the newly acquired Mark Messier. I made this card for free via the objectives. 99 faceoffs with silver quick draw. I love winning faceoffs, and I would highly recommend having a card on your team that you can almost guarantee is going to win the faceoff. I also added Leclerc, another solid card. Don't need any abilities activated on this guy. He's big, good in the offensive zone, good at controlling the play, and he finishes the puck just like Shanahan. On my third line, everything is the same, I believe. And then the fourth line, I dropped Larkin down, added Mark Bell, took obviously a couple guys out of the lineup. This Mark Bell card is a very usable center build, 6'4", decent enough speed, but he's got 90 faceoffs, so decent fourth line center for me. My D looks fairly similar. I did go out and buy a Noah Dobson, kind of like a budget card, 6'4", 89 XL in speed, and decent enough at defense. He's kind of a placeholder. I really need to upgrade my D. I'm waiting till Team of the Year. I'm hoping to get either a McCarr or a Carlson to upgrade my right side. And we got the free Xmas card coming. It's probably going to be an 88 or an 89 overall at least. And usually they have one player from each position. So I'm hoping that the right-handed defenseman that they have, if that is an option, is a solid buy. Or a solid add, I should say. In net for the last week and a half or so, I went back to Ottinger. Again, this is the goalie that I always struggle with the most when I'm facing my opponent when he's using an Ottinger, even if it is just the base Ottinger. I seem to have trouble scoring more than against any other card, so he was good in last week's Hut Champs for me, good enough. This week in Rivals Burst, he's been pretty not great, and so far in my Hut Champs, he's been pretty not great. But I don't really know what to do. I'll add a higher overall goalie again after Team of the Year. And then to get my defensive boost activated, which is really important for especially Wayne Gretzky to get his faceoffs all the way up to 96, I believe, I added Barbara LaBarbera. That was totally an accident, guys. And then you can see all of my synergies here. Just shy on playmaking forward, but most of these guys are my bottom six apart from McKinnon, so, you know, not super worried about that. Now, boys, let's talk about this new gameplay update, because this kind of came out of nowhere. We had no idea that this was coming. They dropped it the morning of. They said, hey, here's what's coming. And the gameplay changed a lot. For me personally, I felt like the game felt a lot different. On paper, all the changes that they made seem like they should be good changes, but I have certainly struggled to get used to them. And here's what they did. Most importantly from this update, they changed the overall speed of all the players on the ice, made them all faster, they made gold wheels even more effective, and they made puck intercepts a lot easier. So all this has certainly changed the meta and the feel of the game. I have certainly noticed that the puck intercepts are a lot easier now. The cross creases still go in sometimes, especially like if you're on odd-man rush, they still work a good amount. But if you're playing good defense in your own zone, it is certainly easier to prevent that cross crease force to go in. If you're playing bad defense and you open up and you're not covering a certain guy or take your defenseman out of position, your opponent may get those cross creases still, but it is certainly a lot easier to defend the forces. Also, I noticed with the new puck intercepts, forechecking has actually become viable, finally. Like when you put your guys in the right position, they can and will actually do something on the forecheck. Before this update, it seemed like you could manually control the first forechecker, put them in the perfect spot, and then switch to a second forechecker and also pressure the same guy and somehow still not get the puck, even though you're poking, you're hitting him. He just holds the puck and skates up the ice, and now you're two guys short and he gets on man rush, right? But now the forecheck actually seems to do something. And that's pretty much it on this new update. I certainly struggled right out the gates in getting used to it. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better. I feel like I just got used to the last update. So overall, on paper, the changes they made should make this game better. And I think long term that after playing for a bit, I think the changes will make this game feel better and feel more fun. I struggled a little bit getting used to it, but I think I'm kind of coming around. It's just going to take some time once you get used to the new speed and not being able to force the puck through 3 guys anymore. I think long term this is going to be a fun, good update and good change for the game. Last but not least, I wanted to share with you guys my final predictions for the Team of the Year selections. Here's what I'm going with. This is from my Twitter. If you are not already, follow my Twitter, link down in the description. So I'm guessing that McDavid, McKinnon, and Kucherov are going to be the selections on offense. Kucherov has the 3rd most points in this year, and he has the most points out of anyone in the NHL this season. I think it's going to be a snub if they don't choose him. I'm also a biased Lightning fan, so I'm really hoping that they do. On defense, I got Erik Karlsson and Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes has the most points this year. Karlsson and Makar are fairly close, but Karlsson has that Norris Trophy, whereas Makar doesn't this year. So that's why I think they're going to go with Karlsson. Selfishly, I kind of hope they do go with Karlsson because we know we're already getting a 99 Makar in that quest for 99 objectives, collectibles thing that they're doing this year. And in goal, they usually just go with the Vezina winner from the year before, especially if he's playing good enough this year, and I think Ullmark is, so I'm guessing it's going to be Ullmark. And boys, please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of my Team of the Year predictions. If you have any other ideas, anyone else that you think is going to get Team of the Year, let me know in the comments, and let me know how you guys are liking the new gameplay update. That's going to do it for today. As always, I'm leaving you off with my favorite clips from this past week and a half or so since the last episode. Hope you guys have a great holiday. Drop a like if you enjoy. It'll give you 7 full days of good pack luck. What a goal, baby. Sexy. Bam. Let's go, Messier, first goal on the squad. The fake Mishy works every time. Gretzky, baby, with the Datsuk 5-hole. Come on, boys. Let's go, Mikey!
No, 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 no.